My name is Sam Weimer, and this is the story of how I quit my job as an office manager to pursue music full time. I love my job, and I really like the people that I work with too. So, making this decision was honestly, from an outsider's perspective, it could definitely seem crazy. It could seem crazy, but I know that a lot of other people feel this way too. That there is a deeper feeling inside of you. And especially when I was at work every single day, I felt it. And I was like, what if I was putting 100% of this energy into making my music full time? What would life be like then? So this is the story of how I'm doing that. I'm going to tell the story in just a few different steps here. And this is the first step. This is exactly what happened to me to lead up to where I am right this very moment. So back in 2021, I decided to go to the Blackbird Academy, which is a recording school in Nashville, Tennessee. School was admittedly very intense. It was a condensed program that was, felt a little bit cutthroat. And it was actually during a very mentally difficult part of my life as well. But that's a different story. So I graduated there, had such a great time doing my final project, which was recording a local band in the studio. Super, super cool. But I finished up there and then I moved back home to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I was born and raised. I spent 2 solid months writing, recording, and mixing my first 4-song EP, which at the time I thought was gonna be like, oh, this is it, guys. This is how I make it. It's this EP, which was obviously not true. And, for most people, it's not going to be your first thing that you make that's going to be like super profound. Within another month or so, I had a job opportunity open up at a local promotional products company. And I really liked it there. The people were super cool. And I was like, I don't have a job and I need money and I want to move out. Like, I don't want to be living with my parents whenever I'm past 20. So like this is the next right step for me. I knew it was the right step. So I was like, okay, let's do this thing. I'll do music on the side. But before I knew it, 2 full years had gone by and I hadn't made a new piece of music at all. Hadn't released anything, hadn't made any content. And like 2 years, like a vacuum just went by and you're just like, I haven't done anything to like go after my dreams here. Like, what am I doing? So then at the start of 2023, I was like, here we go. I'm going to really start prioritizing music. So I went pretty hardcore. I ended my relationship. I was like distancing myself a little bit more from my friends. I really was like, I need to focus on work and I need to focus on music. I didn't completely lose all my friendships. Let me be clear. I was still very close with people, but I knew I needed to put more of my time into not just like wasting my time on the weekends and stuff. So by the end of summer, this is 2023. By the end of the summer, I had enough songs put together to make an album. It definitely was not easy. I'm not going to just like brush over and act like that was like a super simple thing. That took a lot of time and effort on the weekends and in the evenings. I was grinding all the time. But when I sat down to write, I was like, okay, it turns out I actually have a lot to say that I wasn't saying for like 2 whole years. So let's get it out there. So here's part 2. This is when I made a very important decision. I decided that I was going to spend real hard-earned cash, the cold dollars, the stones on my music. And it was very scary. So I knew that I wanted to get my music mastered by like a true professional in a studio with awesome gear, more than I could ever do. And then I also wanted to do a professional photo shoot for the album and the single cover and like a brand photo shoot to like get all my stuff together and looking crisp. But I knew it was going to be very expensive and I was paying for everything out of pocket. The budget was me. I was the budget. So I was sweating bullets big time for sure. Nevertheless, I did it. I paid for a mastering engineer. His name is Andre Castro. He did a fantastic job. And I paid for a full day photo shoot, which was super, super cool, a great experience. And that was from Kayla Spiker Photography here in Pittsburgh, PA. So definitely check her out. I could not have been happier with the results. It was worth every single penny. It was the most amount of money I ever spent on myself, which like really pushed me out of my comfort zone. I don't like focusing on myself, but it totally took me out of my comfort zone, and I couldn't be happier for it. I even brought my mom to the photo shoot, which you can see in some of the clips that I'm going to play, which was pretty cool. And that's like a memory that her and I made now that no one can take that away. So now that I had photos, now that I had the masters, I uploaded everything to DistroKid and planned my release date for Spotify. So from there, I focused on reaching out to people I know, connecting deeper with the people that I know. I made some short form content, and some of it actually engaged people. And when the single dropped, it actually got some decent engagement. I'm not gonna lie, within a week, it had already performed better than half of the songs that I released on my EP 3 years ago, which is just crazy to think about, honestly. So here I go. I'm a mixing and mastering engineer. So that is where I'm going to find a lot of my work, and I'll take any projects that come my way. I'm an artist who's going to continue to consistently put out music that hopefully people will like and engage with and is true and authentic to myself and my style. And I'll create content. And my main goal is to be 100% transparent. I really actually want to just show people what's happening in my life. What does it actually look like to just say screw it and just follow your dream? If you need a song mixed or mastered, come my way. You're gonna want to hear what I can do for you. I'm on the website Sound Better. I'm gonna put my link in the description. If you want to just connect with me, you can show me your song, you can show me your music. We can talk a little bit further and see if I'd be the right person for you. At the time that this video goes live, my album Fervent that I've been talking about is also live. So you can go stream it there, give it a listen, let me know what you think. And in addition to that, I have another project called Swofly, which is my lo-fi beats project. And actually all the music that's been played in this video, they're extended versions of the songs that I made. They're already up on Spotify. So hopefully I'll be back with more updates throughout the year. It's only been not even 3 weeks since I decided to do this. So come along with me for this journey, see where this ride takes us. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna go great. So thank you very much for watching. Peace.